Hello everybody, how you been? It's Miller. So, this is my 2 cents, thoughts, opinions, and experience with DoorDash so far after about a month and 3-4 days, okay? In a very rural market north of Pittsburgh. Small market, I'm talking small. You can fit this market inside of the market that is 20 miles east of me. You can fit 5 of these inside of it. And why am I in this little market? I'll tell you why. I like it, and I'm a country boy, and I'm a redneck. But anyway, so far I enjoy it. It's not bad. And I do pretty decent. I think so. Let's see. At least I can... in an hour I can do $40-50 in an hour. I've done $138 one time in about 4 hours, but that was about 2 hours active time. I did sit and wait for orders, and then of course you don't get paid or that time for the drive back from. And again, these rural areas that I'm in, some of these places I go to are out kind of out there, but they got to pay pretty decent for me to go out there, and I'm not kidding you. I don't take $2, $3, $4 orders to go outright. I got to watch what you take. I do accept no tip orders, and I'm tired of people saying no tip orders, bitching at the customers. Well, you're an asshole, because some of these people I do deliver to in this rural area, they do not have anybody to go get them anything. They're thankful to have this service. And they live on SSI. I can understand it. And sometimes these no cash tip orders, if you deliver to the same people over and over again, you're really nice. I end up getting tips from these people now. I have accepted no tip orders and then get there and then you get a cash tip because I still treat them the same. I update them and get their food there just as quick as I do anybody else's. It's a job. Do it. Stop your freaking bitching. And I'm not kidding you. That's my 2 cents. But still, you should tip your drivers, though. You should still tip your drivers. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care. It would be nice because you do rely on a little extra because of gas. Especially I'm in a 1996 Jeep Cherokee. That's all I have to drive, and it's all I'm ever going to drive. I make it work. It works. Plus, I got a cheap place to get gas, $2.86 a gallon, guys. No shit. I'm not kidding you. And then across the street's $2.86 a gallon. Cash only, $2.99. Yeah, so that's been going on for a couple months, so that's kind of another reason why I'm down this way, guys, because it's working out gas-wise and everything. Anyway, today is really slow. I just started, and I've turned down 3 of them so far. One, $10.75 to go 13.7 miles. No. One, $4.75 plus tip to go 5.5 miles. Maybe I should have taken that one just to get moving and get something going. I should have taken that one. That was a mistake. And the other one was a $2 order to go. It wasn't far. It was just down over the hill. But this person, and it was a no-tip $2 order. No. I won't take those low-paying orders, period, plus a no-tip low-paying order. If you can't afford $1 to tip your driver at least, then you're a fool. But at the same time, I guess I'm being a hypocrite because I get it, but I don't get it. But if it's over $5-7 and you don't have to go out of your way, take the motherfucker, because sometimes you might get that tip. The $2 order, I guess you could say the same thing, but still, $2. And again, like that's base pay, I would assume. That's DoorDash. It needs to up it, and then DoorDash needs to pay drivers or they're out of their area. Like when it takes you out of the zone to take them. It should pay you something to get back into the zone at least. And once you're into the zone, some kind of empty miles, as you would say in the trucking industry. Because in the trucking industry, you gotta you got to understand, like, you don't get paid empty miles. You only get paid when that truck is loaded, bro. Same with this. You know, on your way back to your hotspot or on your next delivery, you ain't getting paid. It's the way it works. It's the way it is. Accept it. But DoorDash should do something if you're out of your zone, especially like me in this rural area. Sometimes it takes me 15 minutes, 8 minutes to get back into the area. You should at least pay me something until I'm back and able to accept my orders. And then once I'm able to accept my orders, then I'm on my own until I get one, I guess. Until I get my hotspot and sit and wait and I get one. But to those guys out there that are bitching about, tips, well, you got to accept it or not, you got that right. Don't accept them. But still, it all adds up. But, I guess you do what you want to do in your market. Every market's different. It's like at any kind of business or industry. Every market is freaking different. Every market. My rating so far, I have a 4.95 customer rating. 90%, well, now, since I didn't accept those 3 orders, I only have an 89% or 88% acceptance rate. 100% completion rate. 97% on time. And 207 deliveries. So I did meet the requirements for top dasher, and I'll get that to 4th the next month. I do get priority orders on shopping orders. I don't know why, but I do get high priorities because of my acceptance rate. High priority orders, so it says. And I do. But I don't get the Yamamoto or the Mexican restaurant or the sushi place like I did when I first started, because for the first 4 or 5 days, it was a promo. I guess new dashers got top dasher priority, because I did. That was kind of crazy. Schedule when I want, got the better paying orders, and then after that went away, I noticed that it kind of fell off, and it was hit or miss. Then I got thrown all this bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, $2, $3, even $4 orders. I know it's not going far, but I have taken orders from the same place to the same mileage, and these people, when the base pay is a hell of, it's weird. Sheets will pay one time, I'll be like a half a block up from where I just took the same order, and one is $7 and one is $2 offer, which I wouldn't even, I don't know, it's weird. Algorithms, I guess, I don't know, but I'm enjoying it so far. I contact the customer, and I have seen other DoorDashers in my area that do not take their hot bag in the establishments with them. That hot bag should be in your hands in that restaurant, and that food should leave that rack in your bag, in my opinion. And DoorDash needs to make these establishments put their food on some kind of hot rack cubby system instead of just on a cubby where that's bullshit too. Because then they're, say that sits there for a minute, that's not my fault. But I always put it in a hot bag. I have a cooler on the floor for drinks. Yes, and ice cream from Dairy Queen and shit like that. Go to freaking good food handling. Handle the customer's product good. I don't know. Like, I've seen, they don't even. I've watched one of them, because there's not many down here, and that I pick up on. I see a couple. They didn't even put it in a hot bag in their vehicle. It goes straight from the establishment straight into their vehicle and then straight to the customer. No hot bag, bro. And DoorDash needs to send out their bags sooner, or you shouldn't be allowed to dash until you have a bag. And I'm not kidding you, for that reason. Or go out and buy one. I need to go buy a new one. I got duct tape on that one, but it looks redneck. Cool. But anyway, hot bag. Communication to customers is key. Politeness and niceness. And getting their stuff there on time. Stop. I don't like the idea of running 5 apps or 3 apps or even 2 apps at once. I don't know. I think that's kind of stealing away from me. And, I don't know. But whatever teaches their own, I'm not. But anyway, like, treat the customers well, get their food there in a timely manner, handle their food like you'd want your food handled, put it in that hot bag the minute you get into that establishment. A lot of times, you get thanked if you go into a new establishment and they take. I've been thanked because there's still places I haven't been to deliver around in yet, but the Mexican restaurant, the first time I went in there and took my hot bag in, they thanked me for bringing their hot bag in because apparently other drivers aren't fucking doing it. Why? It's not hard to carry it in. But anyway, I've learned some things by watching some people knock on, I want to knock on the door before I, knock on the door before I leave. Little things like that. I feel like I'm doing good. My customer rating's 4.95. It was 5 the other day. I don't know why 2 people gave me a 4.5. I still don't understand that. Because I didn't spill nothing, do nothing wrong. I communicated the same. Don't get it. Don't bitch, don't complain. I don't know. Is what it is. But anyway, it's pretty slow. I've been on here and I've only had those 3 orders and it's been a half hour. I don't know. I might say F it for the day. I got all week. I don't care. I don't want to sit here all day. I got stuff to do. I was kind of hoping I get a shopping order from Aldi's or something. But anyway, again, the no tipping thing. That's your prerogative. You gotta wait. You can accept it or not accept it. That's your choice to accept the order. Why not? Why not? It's something to do, right? Keeps you busy, right? If it, I don't even think DoorDash should be a mandatory, to be honest with you, some kind of tip. No less than $1. I mean, you tip your pizza drivers. I tip my waitresses, especially my local restaurant where I order out all the time. Man, I tip pretty decent, and I'm always nice, and I always get treated very well, and they take care of me. That's why you tip. I remember addresses very well. I'm very good at finding places and getting around. I have a Class A CDL, and I was good then. Like I said, I learned how I started was phone call, written directions, and a map. Yes, sir. That's fun. I've been spoiled, too, by GPS, man. Also, I think a good tip would be to, whenever you're navigating there, put your GPS on the satellite mode so you can actually see what the house looks like. It's a little easier. Always listen. Here's another thing that I've learned. At night, please remind them in a very nice, kind manner and put it into a conversation like I'm on my way. I'll be there very shortly. And if it's at night, could you please remind to keep your porch light on or turn your porch light on for me? Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, wonderful weekend. There you go. Make sure their porch light is on because it makes me nervous not having a porch light on, and for the pictures and them saying that they didn't get their food or whatever because a picture didn't turn out. Because a couple of them pictures, even though I had my flash on, they didn't turn out for crap. I'm just cover your ass. That's what you got to do in any delivery job. It doesn't matter if you're delivering food or whatever. Cover your ass. Cover it. When I take my pictures, I try to get the address in there. And if I can't get the address, I do take another picture of the address and the house and try to get the door and you see what I'm saying? I try to do something. If you have any problems, DoorDash support is great. They've always taken care of me if I've had any questions and issues. So I would suggest that. Never leave the customer's house or the establishment until you have figured out the issue. Okay? Pharmacy orders. I don't like those. I've done them once, and I had 4 of them, and then I had to take one back because the GPS sent me to the wrong address, and then the pharmacy's address and phone number was wrong. So therefore, obviously I don't have nobody there to sign for it. And then I took another one. It was a couple days later, and then nobody was there to sign. Nobody was home. And you got to have those signed for. So to me, those pharmacy orders ain't worth it, because then I don't want to have to go clear back to that freaking store, man. And come on now, this algorithm, I don't know if it does this to anybody else, but shoot, I could be sitting, I'm like right in front of this Aldi's here, this Dollar General here, and it's going to tell me to go 5 miles to Ford City to go to that Dollar General, to go to a customer that's down over the hill here. Why can't you let us, somehow in the app, let us drivers pick which store we're close to? Even the fast food bull crap, like taking you clear over here to go to, that's dumb. Somehow needs to be fixed about that. Just in my opinion. Somehow suggest customers to leave a minimum of $1 tip. But I'll still take them if your base pay is going to be good enough and it's keeping me within where I want to be. And also, DoorDash, fix it to where these people that are ordering clear the freak out 20 miles out of the zone needs to pay a better premium to get their food. Instead of like their base pay better be like big time base pay, like $1.25 a mile base pay. You see what I'm saying? That better pay me $20 to go out there. $20, you know what I'm saying? $22, something that better pay good. And that shouldn't hurt our acceptance rates for not accepting ridiculous orders like that. You and the algorithms or somehow they should figure that out. That's dumb. You know, that's what I don't like, is whenever I get penalized for turning down bullcrap orders for like the mile, it's just outrageous. Like, you can't expect anybody to do that. But anyway, still waiting on an order. This is 20 minutes, 2 cents about it. I don't know if any of you out there that just started doing this, or I don't know if this will help or not, but this is just mine. I like it. I enjoy it. It's a job. And it's paying me pretty decent to do it. So I figured, again, why not? Give it a try for a while. Fix some cars and do this. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So anyway, I don't know. I'm going to sit here for a little bit. If I don't get anything within, I'm serious, about 15 minutes, I'm going home. I'll take a day off, and I haven't taken a day off doing this week at all. So maybe I'll do that. More so give the Jeep a break. You got to do that. You got to give your vehicle a break. So, all right. I'm going to sit here and wait for an order before I get interrupted with another bullshit order, like right now. Go to Pizza Hut. See you guys later. Bye-bye.